to talk to you about a product to use right when you sprain your ankle, as in within minutes or hours of spraining that ankle, if that happens to you or someone you know and love or on your team. The right product for that is called the AFTR, AFTR, Ankle Foot Trauma Rehab Brace. The reason it's the best brace is because it helps with the swelling. And the first minutes and hours of after spraining an ankle or injuring a foot really dramatically, what you really are looking for is compression, because it'll blow up like a balloon, and that actually reduces the healing process. It slows down the healing process. What the AFTR does is allow you to get really nice coverage all along the foot to above the ankle to make sure to control that swelling. What happens with the body is the body's going to send a lot of fluid to repair the tissues that have been damaged. And the AFTR is going to help you control that. It also feels amazing. It just feels so much better, because when your foot blows up like a balloon, it doesn't feel good. It feels sore. It's hard to walk on. So this is going to help get back into activity. Now, the way you use it, it's really simple. So this is how to take it off. But this is the open front version that we call the AFTR DC, dorsal closure, which is basically a wraparound version. So the AFTR wraparound. And you slide it on your foot. And then you just use these tabs to get as snug as you want. Make sure to get all of the creases out. So it's that simple. And then after you put that on, you can go up and around on both sides. So over that front of the foot. Then you can put your fingers through the loops and get it as stable as you want on both sides. You don't need it real tight. You're not going to be walking on this very much for the first few days, but you just want some nice stability. That's a great brace. It's a L1902 if you're billing it for Medicare reimbursement and allowables for the doctors out there. For anybody else, it's just a great brace to keep the swelling down for the first few weeks. So this is called the AFTR front closure wraparound. So the AFTR has two main versions. This is called the pull-on version. So the main difference is that instead of wrapping around this middle of the foot, you actually pull this middle on like a sock, and then you close the top. That's the only real difference. So this is the AFTR pull-on. And the other thing is that you can trim all the AFTR products. For the pull-on, you want to trim, you're going to be trimming across the seam line. So you want to trim up to the blue markers and not beyond. Otherwise, the seam can fray. So stay in front of that, which means towards your toes when you're trimming it if you want to trim it a little shorter.